welcome to another episode of Dark Energy Paranormal Investigations. We are now in our location called Clapham Woods. I don't know much about it since it's Paul's favourite area, which he's going to be telling you everything about it. So I'll pass you on to Paul.
Right guys, today we're at Clapham Woods. This is a place that I come to about a year ago. I come on my own because I thought, I'll do it on my own, but that didn't work out in the end, just for a few reasons. So what I'll do is I'll take you to the places that we're going to go to, that I experienced some stuff, and then we'll crack on from there.
Right, so hope you guys like this episode, and hopefully we catch something since it's in the woods. Hopefully it doesn't end up like the Blair Witch Project, everyone. If you don't hear from us, that's probably why. I've been telling everyone today about it. And hopefully you enjoy the episode and look forward to the next one after this. So Paul, what are we doing in this area?
Right, so on the day that I come down here, when I come on my own, I walk just down a little track that we've come down that you haven't seen just yet, and I come to this area, and it was this area when straight away I felt like someone was watching me. It felt like there was people in there, in the back here, just staring at me. So as I started walking down this track, it got to the point where just halfway down, as you see,
Stand here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I felt like someone was literally right behind me, as if James was right behind me now. I was on my own, there's no one here. It's a little bit dark, but absolutely no one here whatsoever. It felt like as I was walking along, I was walking along, and then I was like, it felt like someone was behind me, so I turned around, just thinking maybe a dog walker or a dog or something like that. There's no one here whatsoever. So I continued walking down. I got to the end, and that was when I heard steps, like someone was walking towards me. So I stopped, and I was waiting because I could hear these steps, and I was just waiting for someone to come. It felt really eerie while I was here anyway. It felt, I was sort of starting to be a bit, oh fucking hell, what's going on here? And then the steps stopped. So I continued walking up, and there's nothing. I could see through the woods, and I could see no one there whatsoever.
Was this during the day or?
This was probably around about this time. It was probably a little bit later because it was getting dark, so it was about that time. So
kind of summertime as well, like.
Yeah, it's sort of the same, roughly this time.
But how long was you here when you felt like they were being watched?
So I literally walked to here,
and that's it.
And that was it.
Which was like less than a 2-minute walk.
Yeah, guys, it's like 2 minutes. You come out from where the cars are parked, walk into like a small track, and then you're in like this sort of area.
Yeah, obviously you got like the highway, which you can probably hear cars going
that way.
Sounds like a busy. You can't see it, but you can hear like motorbikes and cars. So that's going to be, and obviously a big impact on the voices, sounds that we're going to hear tonight.
But when you think about it as well, cars and that, you know what cars sounds like, motorbike and all that. Steps, you kind of know what steps are, because you can hear steps, but there was no one about whatsoever. Not even dog walkers.
Okay. Well, it sounds like going to be quite interesting.
We'll go over to the next bit in a minute, and I'll show you the bit where I got touched.
Okay. We'll see you in a second. Okay, so tell us, is this where you got touched then?
No, so this ain't where I got touched. I got touched a bit over there, which we'll go to.
Okay.
But when I was here, I was a little bit just down there, and you can literally, as you can see from just here, you can see all the way up there. So when I heard the footsteps, at the time there wasn't so much traffic, but I could hear some footsteps, and I was looking right down there. As you can see all the way down there.
Yeah.
I couldn't see anyone. That's why I was sort of waiting, thinking, is there someone down there? Because I could hear these footsteps. I was waiting for someone maybe to pop out round here. I didn't know about this bit because I was only down there. But I was waiting for someone to come out the bushes. Maybe there's someone in the bushes doing something like that. There was nothing. But as you can see all the way down there, and there's nothing. So when I heard these footsteps, kind of started getting a bit
on edge.
Yeah, a bit on edge. But yeah, so that was that bit when I got to here. So literally in the space of 300 meters tops, I felt like I'm being watched. I've got someone right behind me and footsteps. So that started to, all those three put together, you're starting to think
3 different signs of paranormal.
Yeah, and then straight away you're thinking, right, I've only travelled this short distance and already I've got 3 different things happening, and it's all happening in a one sort of thing.
Yeah.
So that's why someone watching me, someone following me, then footsteps. What happens when someone follows you? There's footsteps. What happens when you think someone's watching you? They're moving about, so they're making sounds. So that's why I started to sort of get these feelings.
Could that be at any cost with the surrounding people that live here about the satanic worshipping that I've been on about?
So the satanic worship that I tried with a little bit of research to get was people don't like it around here, people coming up here recording and all that because of what's happened in the past. There's a lot of satanic worship that has happened around here. I actually saw a little interview with a bloke that was saying that he's come up here with a group, and he says that there's so much activity with satanic worship that they reckon that a load of portals have been opened, scattered all over the place, because there's more than one group that does satanic worship.
They're not even closed them down either.
Different portals, but not close them down. Because I don't think anyone actually knows how to close them down. So
No,
you think you've just opened up 20 different places, and they're all kind of merging together because they're all in one area. This area is massive woods, so you think they're all in different areas. They all come merging together.
And plus, just think of it, if that many portals are around here, just think of how many spirits are feeding off that energy, which is creating more and more of the activity around this area. But due to what you said, no one knows how to shut them down.
Yeah.
But that's just them being, like, you know, being idiots, because I would not even touch it, and there's them doing it and not being able to shut it down properly. So it's causing more hassle for the people that are just strolling through and stuff happening, or just the surrounding.
You'd probably find like a few of
locals.
them as well, probably like inadvertently open them up,
Yeah.
not really realising what sort of stuff they're messing with.
Yeah, and not knowing who they're bringing in.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
This world. It could be
Yeah.
anything like demonic or evil, like dark.
But also
presence.
there's a lot of deaths happened, a lot of people going missing, a lot of
Don't say that,
animals
man. Else we're going to go missing next.
There's a lot of things that have happened, so
We're taking a big risk for you guys.
That's more sort of like what's happened in the woods rather than satanic worship and all that.
So, shall we go crack on to the next area before we start our investigation?
Let's go for it.
So we're gonna go back.
Oh, so no.
Right, so now Paul's taking us down here, and now we've got to walk all the way back round because Paul can't get his stuff right. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Fucking hell. But yeah. So here we go.
I won't do nothing. What?
Do you know what I'm gonna do? So when I edit this episode, right, you're gonna find some funny like emotes near James's head.
Don't do it. Do not do it.
Just enjoy what you see because it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
I'll show you a video when we get into the cars.
Right, we'll pick it up in a minute, guys. See you in a bit. Yeah.
Right, so we've come to the bit there when I was on my own, where I was walking down here, so probably like this sort of thing, probably a little bit darker. I walked down here and I was kind of shitting my pants. To tell you the truth, I'll shit myself. Anyway, so I was walking down there. I've got a big jacket on, by the way, because it weren't this warm. Come to here, and as you can see, there's no sticks, there's nothing above me. There is as you go down there, but I'd feel them. So I had a coat on, and I felt this just run down my arm there, just there.
Yeah.
And it felt like someone was touching, because if it was any of these, you wouldn't have really felt it, not for a thick jacket. So this was when I went, fuck this, and ran. And just went. And then that was when I got into my car and I thought, fuck this, I'm driving, I'm going to wait until we do a proper investigation with everyone here. So that was my experience here. James has just had an experience with a dock leaf. Not a dock leaf. But if James likes to tell you about it.
Well, basically, because there was stinging nettles everywhere, and I got a stinging nettle on my knee, right? So I was like, where the hell is the duck leaves? Then I thought I managed to find one, touched the leaf. Yeah, obviously didn't get stung. Then I tried pulling it off, but when I pulled it, I seen something hit like the grass area. If you look down here, something like this area, like this, but it was over there. But I didn't see it actually fall. I just heard a drop and the leaves moving, and then something scurried off, and I did not see anything there. But obviously these guys think I'm going cuckoo.
So that leaf that you thought was a duck...
yeah, it ended up being a fucking stinging nettle.
So the theory of this story, apart from the paranormal bit, is make sure it's a dock leaf and not a stinging nettle.
Thing is, the leaf didn't sting me until I tried pulling it off. So
there you go.
Unless it's a lively one.
The message is just make sure it's a dock leaf.
Yeah. Top tip from Deppy. Make sure it's a dock leaf before you try doing that.
Whilst this humour's going on, that's it for the areas that we're going to be talking about. So the next time you're going to see us is when we're actually doing the investigation, when it's not darker than this, even though it's getting darker right now.
Yeah, if I turn my torch off now, boom, gone.
Yeah, I've disappeared. It's like magic.
Paranormal.
Really? You're going to turn it off right there.
It's a rave. Okay,
guys, this is Jay. Yeah, this is him.
This is why I'm not the cameraman.
Yeah, this is why you're not the cameraman. You're like the engineer. Anyways, we'll see you in a bit. Ciao. Have you got the lens off? See how long we can last. Yeah. To make it more spooky, guys, for you viewers. I don't even know where we're going, guys. To be honest, guys, Paul's left a motion sensor over there, but
a tree just around the corner.
So we're going to be in this area unless something triggers it off, like a deer or something, or a paranormal.
Yeah, literally cannot even see
Nothing.
Can't see in front of you.
Yeah, it's yeah, we are like going into the bush, guys.
Quite weird, I'm having to use the camera.
Yep.
It is.
Should we go to an area that we're going to use?
Well, it's pitch black.
Smell my chicken bites in the back of my bag.
Your chicken bites?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean, why?
Well, if you got chicken bites in your bag, they're getting hot, because it is roasting out here.
It's alright, it just warms my food up before I eat it, doesn't it?
Yeah, no comment.
No, there's lots.
In that bit, wasn't it?
So probably if you go down to that field and
Just to let you know, I don't know where I'm going. So we're following them. riddles with, going ghost hunting in woods. Like
Don't really know, mate, to be honest.
wooded areas.
So the thing is with woods, right, they have such a massive speculation because they're dark.
Why can't we just investigate like a mental asylum somewhere?
Is this here? No,
What's that?
it wasn't there last time. Just showing over there.
What's up?
That. No, I think we went down here, mate.
The track.
Is it reassuring to say that thing?
Guys, I think we're going to get lost.
Here we go, it's the track. Oh, I think I do remember this bit of Oh yeah.
What, here?
So I reckon we should do something here, just because there's a campfire here. Something could have happened around here.
There's a campfire.
There you go.
Right, you sit there without your light on, just so I can make sure that your face is in it. Yep. Right, showing the torch just so I can see where I'm going. Right, just for the camera, so I've just turned the EVP on. James has gone off somewhere. Hopefully you don't get lost. So we're going to start the EVP now. So first question we're going to ask is there anyone around us at this precise moment? Is there anyone that is here all the time? It's kind of eerie. So just for the camera, that's just James coughing. So at the minute it's pitch black. The only light that we can actually see is the light from the camera screen, so it is really, really dark. So we've had to turn a torch on now and then just so we can see where we're going, otherwise we'll get lost over here. Anybody here that wants to communicate with us, please do, whether it be good or bad. I've heard there's 4 people that have died in this woods. Are any of you here? Does any of you want to communicate? Want to give us, tell us a message? We're not here to disrespect anyone. We're just here to communicate with you guys. So far, we've been walking up here and it feels like someone's following us. Is that you? So is the Reverend here? He was murdered here some time ago. Are you with us right now? Can anyone tell me why pets and animals go missing? Is there any military presence around here, as I've heard that this was an area for military? If you speak into this device, we'll be able to find out what you said, so if we don't hear it, it's fine, we will be able to hear you at a later date when we go through the footage. Is there any demonics here? What's with people going missing? There's people that come into these woods and never come out. Are any of you here? Can you tell me the reason that people go missing? So me and Jay come up here the other day. Was any of you with us while we was coming up here? I'm guessing you see a lot of people coming up here doing the same thing that we're doing, but we're not here to disrespect you, and I don't know if any of them are. Do you feel disrespected us coming here? So just as you can hear, that sounds like a bird or crow or something. So just a quick one. So before I finish, like in about 50 seconds, I just want anyone, if there's anyone here who wants to leave a message for us to hear, and then when we review it, we'll see what we catch, and then if needs be, we'll come up here with a reply if we can find a reply. But if there's any messages, please speak into this device now. I'll say nothing from now, and then well, after I've said this, and then we'll stop. Right, so thank you for any stuff that was any messages you gave us. Once we finish tonight, we'll go back and we'll review the stuff and that you've said, and we'll give you a reply if we can for any messages that you might have gave us. Just let's see these two.
Torchlight started down. Like bright nights. Bright nights. Or do you think it's still the same? that noise coming from where you are? Screeching noise.
Screeching noise, I didn't hear. All I heard was like snapping over there. I didn't, not when I was over here.
It's loud, mate. I thought it was just you like undoing something.
No, I was talking as well. I didn't do no.
What was you doing? Just sat here, just doing an
I
EVP?
did an EVP and a stir box. Yeah, it's recording. Alright. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Right guys, you know the joys of me on this camera, going on my own. Just gonna, let's have a look at this. Is that like someone buried there? So weird if some, like a head just dropped out now. Guys, this forest is just full of bugs. Right. See what we get off this. Is there anyone here that's watching over me right now? Is there anyone that's done very bad stuff in this woods? Is anyone over with the other pair right now? Is anyone over to my left side watching me right now? Let's see what we got. was me coughing, by the way, guys. Is there anyone here that's watching over me right now? Is there anyone that's done very bad stuff in this woods? Is anyone over with the other pair right now? Is anyone over to my left side watching me right now? I don't know what I heard, but I think I heard something, I'm not sure. Just give me a sec. By the sounds of it, guys, didn't get anything. So, I am hearing some, I don't know what. Could be an animal, that's the thing. So, Tom. Is there anyone here with me right now? Please speak through this device and I can hear you. Is there anyone here? Was anyone murdered in this woods? Don't need to be shy. If you are here, come and speak to us. I won't hurt you. I can hear you walking around. If that is you, please speak through this device. Is anyone over with Jay and Paul right now? If so, please tell me your name. I think I'm not doing anything, so. Thing is, I'm not even feeling anything either. Just hearing like twigs snapping. I would know if it was them, or Paul and Jay, because they're over right behind me. About 50 metres behind. It's been happening in front of me. Anyways, let's go. Yo.
Is that noise from where you are?
What noise?
Screeching noise.
Screeching noise? I didn't hear. All I heard was like twigs snapping over there.
Well, you didn't hear like a...
No, I didn't. Not when I was over here.
Oh, we heard it loud. It's loud, really loud. I thought it was just you like undoing something.
No, I was talking to the guys. I didn't do no.
What was you doing? Just sat here, just doing
No,
your
I
thing?
did an EVP and a spirit box, but nothing happened.
And you
I-
weren't?
No, I weren't doing no noises.
I can hear next to it.
Yeah, I was.
I
That's-
can't even hear that.
No, I didn't have a speaker on it. I just
Oh, just with the
just
actual...
just with the actual speaker.
No, 'cause we heard like a...
I didn't hear that
Like a loud... Like a
unless I was too busy
It's a
concentrating.
bit like a fox. If anything. Like a just...
Yeah, unless I was too busy concentrating on the spirit box, seeing if I'll hear anything. But other than that, I didn't hear no screech.
Right, it's weird. That was a weird one. Yeah, I know, it's like...
Oh, I hate the bugs, man.
Yeah.
Annoying.
So, someone put their torch on into this area. I think you got torch out that time's dead.
There you go. Here's your camera back. I'll pass you on to your owner.
Yep, there you go. Yours is stopped recording.
Stop recording.
Yeah, I stopped it after we've done the EVP.